HHT is the second most common genetic disease that causes bleeding that probably most people have never heard of.
When you're first diagnosed with HHT, it's overwhelming, and it's important to get information.
When we connected with the foundation, first they were so friendly and so welcoming, and they hooked us up with the right people to go to as soon as our daughter was born for screening.
You feel almost alone, and then you hear a voice of somebody that says, okay, this is what we can do. Here are some resources for you. Here are some more people to speak to. And then you start to realize you really aren't alone in a rowboat. There's a whole group of people just like you.
Cure HHT, in my opinion, is the anchor for all of us as patients.
When you have a disease like this that can affect so many different parts of your life and your body, you really do need genuine medical intervention. And the only way you're going to get that is to go to a center where everyone who's involved with that center is also learned in HHT.
Without Cure HHT, without those centers, patients would have nowhere to go. Many physicians would not recognize their disease. They wouldn't get the treatment they needed.
The amazing thing that Cure HHT does for them is bring together all these resources so you know where to go, what doctors to see that are closest to you, as well as resources and guidelines for them to be able to better provide you care.
We bring together the networks of patients, scientists, and clinicians to work together on behalf of families everywhere, as well as seeking out partnerships with biotech and pharma, as well as the government, to help fund the critical advances that we all desire.
What drew me to this community was the collaborativeness and the enthusiasm and drive.
If people were describing Cure HHT, I would hope that they would use words like relentless and passionate and forward-thinking.
Over the last decade, there's been an explosion in science, and we have been at the forefront to ensure that we are driving the research agenda. We've invested nearly about $2 million in small seed research grants of about $50,000 that has been leveraged to over $54 million.
And the growth in HHT research over the last 10 years has been phenomenal.
Where we are today and where we have come, my message to the HHT community is one of hope and optimism.
I am confident that in our lifetime, we are going to find a cure.
For me going forward as a patient, I feel like I'll be able to know exactly what treatment options are available to me, and that I will be able to have an educated conversation with my physicians.
Cure HHT has taken a very rare disorder and made it so the people who are suffering from it have refuge.